This is why McDonald's chips don't taste as good as they used to, and they're not even any healthier. There's a reason why McDonald's chips don't taste as good as they used to, and fast food bosses were wrong to think changing the recipe would make them healthier. McC's bosses bowed to pressure to stop frying their chips in beef tallow in the 90s, but it turns out the alternative ingredient isn't any better for us and doesn't taste half as good. Making the revelation, Canadian journalist Malcolm Gladwell said, "They made the world's greatest French fry. Then they threw it away." Of eating his first McC's chip in 1992, at the age of 13, McComb said, "Right then and there, I gave my heart to McDonald's, then McDonald's broke it." Speaking on his podcast Revisionist History, Malcolm says he's been on a quest to find out how and why McC's betrayed him. It's all thanks to a called Phil Sokoloff, an American crusader whose heart attack in 1966, at the age of 43, turned him into a national evangelist of a low-cholesterol diet, according to the New York Times. Phil, who described his past self as a student in the greasy hamburger school of nutrition, spent £2.3 million of his own money on newspaper ads slamming chains like McC's. He founded the National Heart Savers Association in 1985 and convinced McDonald's to produce a low-fat, low-cholesterol hamburger in 1991. "I can't say we're going to tear down the Golden Arches by the year 2000, Phil told the New York Times in 1990, "but I am confident that by the year 2000 they are going to be serving more healthful food." At the time, McC's was cooking its chips in an animal fat called beef tallow. Phil put out a full-page ad attacking the chain, headlined "The Poisoning of America," accusing McDonald's of selling fries loaded in fat. The fast food giant eventually bowed to pressure, abandoning the one ingredient which made McC's famous. The chips are now cooked in vegetable oil, which has a lower saturated fat content. But this was before people fully understood how unhealthy the trans fats in vegetable oil are. Malcolm explained, "And as you dig into this, what you realize is that is not an inconsequential move. It's not like when you're frying an egg, where it doesn't really matter what you fry it in. A fried egg is a fried egg. A French fry is a combination of a potato and some kind of cooking element. The thing you fry it in becomes a constituent part of the fry." He added, "It turns out to be false, that vegetable oil is healthier for you than beef tallow. So not only did they destroy the French fry, they gave us something that was worse for us from a health perspective. So everything about it was a mistake." If they had any balls at all, they would turn around and say, "We were wrong, and we're going back to fries the old way." In related news, McDonald's has scrapped this popular drink, and people are not happy. While a McC's employee has claimed you should always ask for a receipt, and this is the reason why.